Hey guys, this is my first video here. This is Village with the Scar. This is my first MOAB video I'm posting on YouTube. It's my 4th MOAB total.
Well, let's clarify that piece of the information real quick. This is Closure, by the way. 4th MOAB. Can we say legit?
We'll call it legit. We played a lot of Infected to kind of relieve some stress. It feels kind of good to beat up on some zombies once in a while. So, yeah, this is my 4th legit game type MOAB.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm going to chalk this one up to SitRep Pro here. This is the first day that I actually use SitRep Pro on a regular basis. I have it as my first perk on my specialist class. I'm using Sleight of Hand, Assassin Pro, and Dead Silence. My specialist perks are SitRep, Quick Draw, and Scavenger because the Scar runs through ammo pretty quick, so try to compensate for that with the Scavenger.
So let's touch a little bit on this SitRep Pro. This is a perk that I typically haven't really used a whole lot, but I'm liking it a lot lately. You and I both use headsets. We've been using them for a while now. And SitRep Pro is something that I feel is definitely an underestimated perk. Hearing, sound horning. Sound horning has really been what COD's been about for a long time. I don't know whether there's a lot of people out there that don't really know about this, but there are a lot that do. SitRep Pro allowing you to hear enemies' footsteps much easier. It really helps more than you even think. I mean, just hearing a description, you would look at it and be like, oh, hear enemies' footsteps. A little bit louder, okay, cool. Maybe that isn't as beneficial as other perks, but it really is. It really helps a lot, and I mean, you show that in this gameplay right here. You go off on these guys.
Yeah, the SitRep Pro is it's really hard to value until you use it. I suggest at least giving it a pretty good try. It's one of the hardest ones to really pick up, but
yeah, what is it, like 50?
It's 50, 60.
I think it's 50.
Enemy
50.
equipment destroys.
Yep.
It's really hard to do, and some guys are going to feel obligated to cheat to do so. It's not easy, but I mean, you get to the point where you're using SitRep Pro and you can hear people that actually have Dead Silent on while they're running. You can actually hear their footsteps as loud as a normal person's footsteps without Dead Silent.
Yeah, that's happened to me before as well. And that's actually when I first started taking notice of SitRep Pro. I always run around with Dead Silence. I can't stand to hear the noise of my own footsteps. And I noticed a guy was easily able to spot me a few times around corners because he could hear my footsteps with Dead Silence on. He was running SitRep Pro. That's when I started taking real interest in it. This spot right here, go ahead and explain to us.
This is a pretty good example of how well you can actually hear SitRep Pro. You hear him pick up the tag, and then you can hear a little shuffle there. That's kind of what it sounds like. It really exaggerates the footsteps for you when you're around corners. I wouldn't have had that guy if I didn't have SitRep Pro on. I'm using a pair of Turtle Beach's X11s, and it really helps me out. I mean, that's not a top-of-the-line headset, but it's a pretty good one, and it really helps me out with the SitRep Pro.
You could pick a setup like that now, what, 50, 60 bucks or something like that? I mean, I have X12s, and they were only 60 bucks, and that's the newer version, so it can't be too bad. If you were to try to get a perk like SitRep Pro, I'd say I don't know if you really mess with this much or not, but I use DMP grenades, which is not something I ever used either. I use it specifically to unlock this perk. It's actually pretty easy for me. I went from like 20 to 50 in a few hours gameplay. We were messing around. It was pretty easy to pick up, and I haven't messed with it yet, but judging from this gameplay here, I'm excited. I'd like to try it out.
You can see here I sped this section up a little bit because there's a lot of running around. It's a pretty big map, so I just wanted to keep you guys up to pace. I mean, let's be honest, nobody wants to see me really running around too much, so kick that up a little bit. Then we're running through here. I'm going to say right here, a little hip fire here. I didn't reload between the 2 kills there. You just got to keep an eye on when you reload and try not to expose yourself too much. I play a little conservative, but I feel it benefits you more in the long run.
It doesn't necessarily make sense to run out. I mean, you're playing Kill Confirm, you need to get your tags, but I think people also underestimate how important it is just to not die. Kill Confirm.
I mean, every time you die, you're giving up a tag, so you're trying to compensate for that at all costs.
Call it kill horn, call it whatever you want, but if the guy's going 37 and 10, I can take that. I don't care how many tags he picks up. If he's putting down 37 for me to get, but he's only dropped 10, I'm okay with that. I can get along with that.
We got this gameplay here. You see a lot of green names there. We're playing with some randoms here. It's myself, Aarondubz, and Closure. We play together a lot. We had one buddy in this lobby at the time, but a lot of times we get left with just the two of us, so it's kind of what we tend to do.
Kill Confirmed is I don't know. Kill Confirmed is a fun game type for me. I really enjoyed it when Modern Warfare 3 first came out. It was a new game type, something fun to play. I think at this point we've paid our dues. We kind of wore this out. As you can see me right here, doing what I can to assist my buddy in his MOAB. I know he was getting close, and there's been plenty of times where we've both died really close to the MOAB and had a few rage quits.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him some credit for this one. He bought me a couple kills there. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Skipped a couple tags there too to give me a little bit of extra time, but never hurts. I mean, you're 2 kills away. Who wants to end the game on that note? So this is my 4th MOAB. This is the first one that I felt was video quality, so I'm posting it for you guys to see.
65 to 23 too. I can't say that was a kill whore. It was pretty good. You know, good team effort. Sexy.
Well, thanks for watching the video.
Peace.